Hey, hey, hey. What the business is, YouTube? This your boy Clarence over here at Pursuit of Freedom, baby. It have been a minute since I did a video, but that's because the market has been looking a little crazy. I think I mentioned in one of my last videos after I took that big old $800 loss that I have seen this type of market before. When I see this market, I get a little cautious, especially after getting punched in the mouth to the tune of $800 plus, about $900. Shit, that's damn near a stack, right? Oh no, don't ever think that I'm going in it. Well, trading is what it's got to be. But let's take a quick look at the market. Look at this mess, man. You know what? Let me come back. I got you up right there. So let me come on over here. Flip this thing by the price. This shit is disgusting, man. Yeah, tough. This mess is disgusting, man. I'm gonna go ahead and push you up to the current top of the top high. And let me touch on the S&P and do that same thing. Like, I ain't seen the S&P down 4%. You know what I'm saying? In 3 days. Okay, hold on. It's down better than 7.7%. The Dow just nasty because these numbers is bigger. Like, god dang, yesterday this thing lost. This thing lost almost a stack yesterday. Let me see if I ain't clicking on it just right. $956 one day. Look at the volume. Like, we got, looks like the biggest 3 volume bars of the entire year for the Dow in the last 3 days. All of them selling like a motherfucker. But I do see we had some sort of buying in here because the market opened up right here and it tried to push. It got sold low like a motherfucker. So when I see the market looking like that, man, I don't do much. But I did trade this here VXRT, and I will tell you right now that once again I'm in this truck. I know in one of my last videos I said that I wouldn't swing trade, but there are some indications at times when it is okay for me to hold a swing. And being that I've been watching the 13 EMA longer than any other trend line that I have ever watched, right? Longer than any other trend line that I have watched. So, like, I added the 9, then I just started adding some of these longer term moving averages, and I left them there. I've been looking at charts with all of these moving averages on them for about 3 years now. So, you know, I like to see how stocks interact with the moving averages. But as long as a chart sits on top of this here 13 EMA for me, or the 9, but sometimes I probably can flip through some of these charts and give you an example. Sometimes see here's a case right here. Sometimes a stock I dip beneath when that ain't the right type of example. Maybe if I scroll back, let me just keep going down. I will find one that fits the criteria of what I'm telling man. Fits the criteria what I want to be telling man. Man, this APT. This was what I was thinking about trading today. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. No, it was today. I was thinking about trading that today. These things are grinding the 9 pretty good right now. But being that 9 and 13 are so close to each other, You know, saying we got some deviations. Look at the 13 is on top, but that's bearish. That's letting you know bearish activity. Basically, all I really want to try to get at, maybe I'm looking at the shorter time frame, because like sometimes on the shorter time frame, a stock will dip beneath the 9 EMA in green, but it'll fall down to the 13 in blue. But I'm not finding a good example. Man, where you at? Give me a good example. I'm gonna have to scroll through stocks forever to find one. They're so close together. All right, I kind of got an example. All right. So every now and then, a stock you see how this thing is grinding. It sat on top of the 9 EMA for a few days. But it had a day where it gapped down beneath it, but it gapped down to the 13 perfectly. Gapped down and it just took a seat right on top of the 13. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. So like if you got spooked out because it was beneath the 9 EMA, you know what I'm saying? At 13, I've been noticing that happens every now and then. So I've been watching both. I've been watching them anyway. I just leave them on my charts. Leave them on my charts. Watch how these stocks interact. Anyway, but you don't tell, man. This here VXRT has been grinding the 9 EMA for a long time. And it kind of did it itself right here. It dipped beneath the 9 for a day, gapped down, but it opened up and pushed right on top of the 13. And then for 1, 2, 3 days, it's kind of stair stepping this blue line down here that is my 13 EMA. So I actually bought in on the 10th. I bought in on the 10th on this day to act like it wanted to push, it wanted to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? If I could get it. Act like it wanted to do something on this day. I'm in at like 128. No. All right. I'm in at 128. I'm gonna have to let the music go. So I'm in during at the high a day on this day. And what I was looking at on that day was the fact that it's trying to climb higher. So I see that it had 3 down days. Came down to the 9 EMA perfectly, back to the 9. It separated from the 9, then came back to the 9. So I figured I would try to buy it as it's looking to push back up. And I'm looking for it to retest this high at 182. And I'm trying to get in a little early. I'm seeing the momentum shift from red to green. So I decided to get in, and it ended up selling off that particular day. That particular day, it didn't really do much. But I stayed in the stock because we are above the 9 and the 13. If we're above those two short-term moving averages, a stock is bullish to me. A stock is bullish to me. Bulls own this stock. Plus, this is VXRT Incorporated. Yeah, so I locked in $491 gain. So that's a little bit better than half of the loss I took earlier this month. Trying to get that money back, right? And I ain't have it pulled up already. I should have had it pulled up, but I can't pull it up. Another down day in the Dow. I can be trading while I do this, but trying to be a little cautious. And look at that. It ended up going and it broke the 182 mark that I was thinking that it could get back to. As a matter of fact, it looked like it did that in the day. But Vaxar had news on the 31st, I think it was. 23 days ago. 23 days. So you know what I'm saying? It make the VXRT to make vaccines to check coronavirus stock up 23 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Coronavirus vaccine development program. I had traded this stock once already. So I kind of came back to the well. You don't want to come back to the well too many times, but this is only, you know what I mean, my second time trading it so far. How long have I been giving the yapping? I'm right at 10 minutes. But I came back to the stock because the stock, I mean, I'm getting beat up. I'm still getting beat up. I'm down for the month. Down for the month of February. Only got a few more days left. But on a strong day, I was able to stop at about, I mean, right around 12 o'clock. Uh, right around 12 over here, you know what I'm saying? Well, 12 Eastern time, so that'd be close to 1. But it was right before 1 Eastern time. I'm in Central time right now. So right before 12 Central time, 1 Eastern time. So somewhere right in here, matter of fact, probably about 12:45 um, Eastern time. And I'm out at 169. If I'd have held a little bit longer, I could have got a push higher, but being that I'm trying to pick up a load so I can keep my truck moving, I went ahead and let that be. And I seen that it was up. I mean, I noticed that the stock has been trending a tad bit higher. Only thing that I didn't notice at first, because TC2000 doesn't have it sitting over there for me, is the float on this stock. I don't know how accurate that is, but Yahoo's got it at 18 million. So it's going to take 18 million shares for this float to rotate. The shares outstanding is 47 million. And I mean, nothing held by insiders. I don't like when I see that because I feel like somebody on the inside of this company should believe in the damn company. 1.5, 1.5%, but institutions believe in the company. That's always a good thing right there, because institutions can buy a lot stronger than the retail trader than the everyday person. Young town Matt, small company, 78 million on the cap. You know what I mean? Nano micro cap, small tiny little company. But they trying to combat this coronavirus that looks like it's taking off, and that's what we facing right now, man. That's what we face. Man, I want my music back. Okay, look at all the blood in the streets, man. The Bears is beating the mess out of people. Why they doing us like that? Commercial, why you want to be all in modern? Uh, yeah, some music. No, 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 no. But look at that, though. When I say the Bears jump out the window, when we get to talking about these stocks, man, we say the Bulls take the stairs and the Bears just jump out the damn window. This is what we're talking about. Look at that. Look at all of this time it took to come from where it bottoms out in the last 3, 4, 5 days. The last time it was way down there, right? Okay, well, that'll be, about around it, whatever it is that here is. But that's the 3rd of December 2019. So that's, you know what I mean? That's almost 3 months, man. That's 2.8 months, almost 3 months. So the market just erased 3 months worth of growth in 5 days. 5 days, the market erases that. So when things get bearish, man, they can get bearish, it can get nasty pretty quick. Whenever I start to see the market getting weak like that, another way I always check my weakness and my strength is by looking at my top. If everything up here, because I got stocks ranging from the pennies, this is a stock that's 70 cents, true penny stock down here, LLIT. This is a Chinese company having a nice first green day type trade. I'm going to move my support line down here. Might be eyeballing you tomorrow if I get that time. Right? But And then like when I'm actually looking at the market, because when I was looking at this stock today, um, it went up like that. When I was looking for a trade today, you know what I'm saying? The market was looking terribly weak. I mean, we did have a couple stocks finish pretty strong. This Codex was the trade. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was the trade right there. That's the stock that I should have been trying to throw some money at. Have mercy. 160%, and it's just a punch. That bad boy ain't no gap. I love it when they do this, and when it's not a gap, it's just a clean break, pop with some serious power. Holy shish kebabs, right? But when I don't have every stock over here up 20%, I mean that's only 20 stocks out of 2,358. You know what I'm saying? Roughly 1% of those numbers should be up 20% or better. But when you only got 12 up 20% or better, that's a weak market. That's a weak market, and especially around the market over, because it's a change all day, and it gets stronger as the day goes on. That's just kind of something I noticed. At the end of the day, there'll be even more stocks that'll be up 20% or better. This stock here got a low float, at least according to TC2000, 240,000 shares traded. It's up 19%, 28%. I got to flag that there. I flag low floaters. Just notice you see this blue flag over here. Float gonna be like 20 million or less if it's got a blue flag on it. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes like this BLPH, it's got a little bit of higher float now. You know what I'm saying? Nanovirus size. If it's a hot stock, I see it done spike. If it's a big spiker, I go ahead on and give it that flag too. Yeah, on town mad. If it done did that before, if it done ran up strong, I give it a blue flag. But that's what it's got to do. It's either got to have the potential or it's got to have done it before. You know what I'm saying? But another commercial. God damn it. All right. But yeah, I'm going beside the point. You know what I'm talking about? So I held this here trade, and I probably once again left some money on the table. I did actually, because this thing came all the way up to 191. I'm out at 169. So nope, I ain't near the high. I ain't at the high day. I decided to jump on up out of there. So I'm in at 128 on the 10th. So I held this thing for 2 weeks to get $400. That's what 200 or almost 500. So about $240 a week, $245 a week. Hey, if my bank grew by $240 every week, I'd be a happy man. So I'm always good with that. But since I'm playing catch up, since I'm trying to get back from that $800, $900 loss I started the month out with, I still got a little bit of ways to go. Yeah, I'm telling my only a few days left. So if I don't make it, oh well, because I'm gonna keep trading these motherfucking stars. I'm gonna keep trading these stars. Hey, but that's all I got for you. Give me the thumbs up. Check out the trend. Throw some of these here moving averages on your chart and just look to see what stocks do with them. You know what I mean? Over the course of time. Like, hey, you know what? I probably could do a whole video on this here. I may need to do it too. In phase, baby. God dang. Man. Look at where this circle at down here, man. Look at in phase, baby. I need to go ahead because I mentioned in a video not too long ago, one of these videos, I'll probably have to go back and look. But I mentioned in phase energy. If this thing breaks this $35 mark, that's when I thought it could get explosive. That's exactly what I said in the video. Look at these green candles. That's $2 billion one day. That's what the mother I'm talking about. So there right now, I'm holding this here stock long. This is one of the only companies that I believe in long term. One of the few I believe in. Most of my other long term positions, I have hit the sell button to try to fund some of my other accounts. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm primarily trading in is my E-Trade account. So, but I could do a whole video on how this thing interacted with the moving averages in itself, and I may do that. I may do a moving average video. But for right now, that's all I got for you. 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in. Held a stop for 2 weeks. $500 in 2 weeks. Hey, that's another paycheck for somebody. That is another paycheck for somebody. Somebody gonna go to work for 2 weeks, only gonna make 500. Get you an extra paycheck out of one of these stocks. Hey, this is what Pursuit of Freedom. Give me the thumbs up, thumbs down, what have you. I'm up out of her. You know what it is.